Travelers Ontario Curling Championship, being held here at the KW Granite Curling Club in Waterloo, Ontario. My name is Mary Chilvers, and I am joined here today by my co-host, Barb Williamson. Good afternoon, Barb.
Thanks, Mary. It's a pleasure to be here with you and the entire TSL crew for our first event of this curling season.
So on our featured sheet this afternoon, we have representing the Cornwall Curling Center, we have skip Matt Dupuis, along with his third Terry Lichty, second John King, and the lead is Charles Wirt, and they are going to be going up against the team from Stratford Country Club, skipped by Matt Ignore. Playing third for Matt is Graham Ray, second is Alex Robertson, and the lead is Mark Strauss. And we are just observing this back part of this second practice for this game, just awaiting for Team Ignore to throw their draw to the button to see who gets hammer in this first game.
So in addition to that, Mary, this is a six-sheet club, and we have the ladies competing at the same time at this event. So they run this simultaneous, and so on our other sheets, we have a full slate to keep you up to date on as time goes by. So on sheet A, ladies game between Marika Bakewell and Tina Meserole. On sheet B, another ladies game between Beckett Philpott and Terry Martinuck. On sheet C, a ladies game as well, Sue Morrow versus Kelly Cochran. And over on sheet E, the men are playing Jason Hogan versus Todd Brandwood. And sheet F, another ladies game between Tracy Hogan and Lori Shields. Now, I must say the men did play this morning, so that's why there are a number of ladies games going on in this draw this afternoon.
Right.
We do have a couple of results from this morning. Actually, this team that we're featuring this afternoon, the Cornwall Curling Center men's team, did win, so they are off to a good start. And this is the first game for Team Ignore, so they're just fresh on the ice for the first time.
So Dupuis will have a little bit of an advantage here for sure, going into this second game for them.
I think we heard them comment on how quick the ice was. The draw weight is apparently very, very fast.
Yeah, it's fast, and the ice is swinging quite a bit as well. So I think it'll be great for the players.
The draw to the button for the Cornwall team was an awesome shot. In fact, they covered the pin and had to throw a second one. So that will be hard to beat.
Yeah, it will, for sure. So we're just getting through the last couple minutes here of the second practice at this Travelers Curling Championship.
Now this is kind of a different event, Mary. That it's a couple of years old now, and it's still growing, but it's becoming even more and more popular now. I think the entries this year were way up, and its original intention was to be for club curling teams to be able to make it to a national and compete under the same kind of circumstances and atmosphere that our Scotties and our Briar and our seniors and our juniors play under.
Yeah. It's just a great concept, and I think that they get more entries for this event than they do for any others of the Ontario or the provincial championships.
And it's the eligibility is a bit different. You all have to be from the same club, and you have to have played together. 3 of the 4 people have to have played together before. You're allowed to have a substitute player, but that person has to play lead.
Right.
So they're ironing out the details. You can have an elite, what they call an elite player, which is somebody who has been to a Scotties or a Briar or senior championship.
Right.
So, and this goes to a national. These teams can represent their province.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
it's pretty awesome, actually.
The national is next month in New Brunswick.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of working this event at the national level when it was in Ottawa a few years ago, and it's exciting. These young people are coming from across the country, and they're wearing their provincial jackets, and some of them are brand new curlers, and they're just over the moon.
Yeah.
And they come with a full complement of family and friends. So it's pretty exciting.
It is. Yeah. So it looks like Dupuis is going to have hammer here in this first end. Just getting underway here now.
Handshakes are over, and it's game on.
Game on. So these teams get 30 minutes each of what's called thinking time.
We should also mention, Mary, that this is the 4-rock rule. Even though the rest of us have all moved to the 5-rock rule for this competitive season, this event is played under the 4-rock rule. And remind me again why that is?
I believe because this is still considered a 2018 provincial championship, which all the other 2018 provincial championships have already taken place back in the spring.
Right.
So I believe that is why they stuck with the 4-rock rule here. Moving forward next year, it will be under the 5-rock, just like all the other events.
So you already hear the comments that the ice is pretty keen. Look at that; he's going right through.
Yeah. They'll have it'll take a couple games for everyone to adjust to this, because not only is it very fast, but it's very swingy, and that tends to be a little tough to pull back on the weight when you're trying to also get it out to the broom. Get a good rotation on it on this kind of ice.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really key.
Mm-hmm.
Soft handles are just going to walk right across the sheet.
Like even that, he's swept that almost out of the rings. Yeah, very very lively, I believe. Lively rings. Probably going to see a pretty open end here in the first end.
Looks like they're trying to put a rock in the rings, force the other team to hit, but it hasn't worked out so far. Run the little straighter with the weight.
So in this competition, as I said earlier, it's thinking time. So each team, they are 8-end games. Each team gets 30 minutes of thinking time, and an extra 4.5 minutes if there is an extra end. They also get 2 timeouts during the 8 ends and an additional time out in an extra end.
You can use tight. Yeah, right here on the, right there's fine.
I guess
okay.
not too many of these teams have coaches.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any coaches.
Yeah.
Just bite 12.
So Team Dupuis here has got a corner guard up. Team Ignore is choosing to go around it.
Interesting
Good.
comment. He's
Here we go,
asking
yep.
them to throw
Hard
for top 12.
Hard line, yep.
Then
Yeah.
at least they can
Hard.
sweep it if they have to.
Well, I think sweeping is going to be big on this ice.
Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. Yeah. Okay.
It's a really good indication of
You
the
guys like
amount of
peel?
curl.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go around it. Yellow line. Yellow line. Yep, yellow line. Whoa, yep, yellow line. Well, we're all over the red. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come there, or you can do this. Like here. And then just do this. You got all of that, right? Throw a guard, we come on top. Let's go here. Halfway tight, can be higher.
So they're choosing to guard their shot that's just on the side here, biting the forefoot. I didn't mind the other call. They were thinking of just coming around the center line guard.
Switch, switch.
You don't like playing to the wings when you don't have hammer.
Hard.
He's actually putting up a corner here for the other team.
Yeah, he is.
Come on, boys.
And if it doesn't work out, like this might not,
Come on, boys.
it gives Dupuis some nice options here to hit and roll behind his own corner guard.
You want this?
Unfortunately, he came up short there. It's too bad. When you make a risky call like that, you really need to.
Well, yeah,
get the
if you,
result.
if you would, come around the center line
Whoa,
and
close.
it came short, that's not so
Whoa.
bad.
You got a center guard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Just gets by that corner. Now he'll come around that center guard.
Top 4. You can be higher.
I like how he gives his players an option.
Yeah,
It's kind of it's another way of saying don't be deep,
absolutely.
but
it's a positive way of saying
yes,
it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like when a skip does that.
I think that the kids today, if we were watching the juniors,
Top
they would be
4.
saying your tolerance is short.
Good. Gotta go
They're
then. Top 4. Top
Always the
8.
tolerance.
Right.
Have a look. Line's real good. Here go line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard.
He's on the front.
Okay.
Just swoops over there.
It does. That was really nice
Didn't
weight,
move it.
actually.
Fine.
They're just going to have to get used to that, getting a good solid rotation on the rock and taking the right ice. Now the Dupuis team's going to come around that guard using the out turn.
How heavy? Stay close, Charlie.
That's
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
funny.
whoa,
That's
whoa.
really running out
Whoa.
there.
No.
Oh, there must be a little ridge there or
So
something.
maybe,
It's not going in.
might be curling a little more on one side than the other.
We're here. I don't think you're gonna get around here. I think we gotta come through the port. Top 4. That weight was good.
They got lots of guards out front to work with.
They do.
Whoa, 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 you got room. You got room, whoa, whoa. Put the tap, yep, hard, yep, hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, that worked out for them.
Control.
Yeah, and if they
see
sweep it a
what?
little bit, it's going to be dead buried behind that yellow.
80.
How come Mark wasn't listening to me there?
See how it runs here down the center line with some weight.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nice.
Hard Graham.
It's a good
Very
shot.
nice. Yeah, great shot.
Yeah, I think you gotta
First
throw
one
control.
was
I don't really
probably
know
back
the
on
line,
there.
right?
Quick.
So this rock is just fully opened, and with the way it curls here, this should be no problem. Throwing like a control weight hit on this.
Just control, guys.
Goes over another
Out.
2 inches. Not even, maybe an inch.
Just control. If we roll out, fine. If we roll under, amazing.
Probably. Depends where he makes it. If he rolls open, we probably hit it.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Right over, Graham. Yep.
What a great shot.
Well done.
I think
You
so.
could just see all that, Barb, and look at how much of a roll, inside roll he
Yep.
got on that. Beautiful curl on this ice.
Especially with that turn.
Yes.
You like this?
Now this is pretty much wide open.
Yeah. It just other team just threw that, or his
Yeah.
team. Dupuis just threw this. Runs fairly well down this center line.
Yeah, it depends what he does here.
Hard, Terry. Hard. Run it back. Whoa,
That's-
whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep, yep, yep.
Gee, they could have had the run back there. They lost the line on that even.
Yeah, the key on
don't
this
mind that,
but I don't care if
ice
it's
is
a
do
guard.
not be inside of the broom.
So throw like I've been doing doing in practice.
I must have
Just
just
there with
turned it.
lightweight, I think. That's where we were, right?
I wasn't positive like I normally am.
Biting 12 is not bad.
It's a good comment
don't
by the
care to
skip
be- I
there.
don't care to
You know,
be
he's
higher,
he's
though.
acknowledging
Higher
that he
is
didn't
fine.
have a nice crisp
Yeah.
release.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely going to need that
25 is gonna be T-line.
this week here.
No.
So just opting here for a tight center guard.
Yeah.
You got room. You got room. Whoa.
Here it comes.
A little heavy though. He's going to chip off this one, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Get
that's
it
too
in.
bad.
Get it in.
I don't mind it. Make sure we hit it.
That's a
Go
bit
one more.
unfortunate. He probably had
One
almost
more,
T-line
yeah.
on that.
I
eh?
know.
The same
Yeah,
way,
just
yeah.
a little lighter, and that was you know, kind
I
of
don't
a
mind the
missed
blanket, guys.
opportunity there.
I mean, if we take our one, we take our one, but
What's wrong with you guys in sweeping? You can sweep with this broom.
yeah. Like normal?
You can sweep with that broom. You can do whatever you want with that broom. You just can't hold it. Fuck that. Fuck. It's gotta be in. What's that?
We're a little tight again here. Should be fine.
He's going to stick around
That was
though.
good.
Yeah. So with that shot, Dupuis will take a single here in the first end. Score 1-0 for Dupuis. Going into end number 2 of this Travelers Championship.
Well, that'll get a few nerves out for the
It
Ignore
will.
team. And
Yeah.
he's beating himself up a little bit about not making that draw with his last. But
Yeah.
Tight.
You do hate missing those guards. You've got one sitting so
I like a
nicely on the
3.
forefoot, and it
3.
would have been nice to make that shot and maybe even steal a point. So this is Charles Wirt.
Just here, guys.
Charles is the lead for the Matt Dupuis team.
If it's in, we got to be all the way in.
Great, Charlie.
Great shot.
Great shot by Charles.
that's perfect placement. Can use it later.
Mm-hmm. Cannot be removed.
Throwing lead stones for the Ignore team is Mark Monteith.
A little bump. Yep. 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 Okay.
Just a little heavy on that guard.
Ooh. Nose ain't bad. Yeah, that's fine. Close. Whoa. 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 Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Sit. Okay.
Don't mind that. Just control.
So we actually haven't seen this turn yet, so I wonder if it's
No.
going to warp here like it does going the other way.
Oh.
Pretty nice throw.
It was a nice throw, yeah. Just curls nicely here. Maybe a little up weight.
Ooh.
Good throw.
Everyone here, top 4.
This is John King, the second for this Dupuis team.
Stay close. Stay close. Then never mind. Yeah, we got lots. Got lots. It's going to need a...
Look at where the sweeper stopped, Mary.
They knew. Yeah, they gotta just start thinking,
Just control.
you know, you can use your sweepers here.
Yeah, like that shorts okay comment.
Exactly.
Yep, yep. Hard. 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 Gotta go. Okay.
They do get another chance with that rollout.
Mm-hmm.
Same guy, same throw. Should be a little closer.
We got a lot of room. We're good. Line's good. Line's good. It's all you. Line's real good, guys. Line's real good. Yep, 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 yep. Great sweep, guys. Great sweep.
Nice recovery, eh?
Great sweep, gentlemen.
Yeah. That's the kind of
Right
weight
back.
you want to throw. Something the sweepers can help out with.
Don't mind doing that either.
Throwing second stones for the Ignore team is Mark
Control up.
Strauss. So they have a pair of marks on the front end here.
And a pair of mats on the
back end, yeah.
Well, opposition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep.
Trying for the double here. Nice shot.
So all of our games are through the first end. Over on sheet A, it looks like Team Bakewell have scored 2 and are up 2 to
Left
nothing
guard,
over
but-
Team Mazarol.
Left him a guard, but at least it's
Sheet
red.
B, we have lots of bodies in the way.
Looks like a 2-0 score.
2-0 score for Team Philpott over Team Martinock. Over on sheet 3, another 2-0 score, and this time in favor of Kelly Cochran over Sue Morrow. In the men's game over on sheet 5, we have, sorry, the guy standing right there. 1-0 is the score there for Team Jason over Team Brandwood. And the other ladies' game was a blank in the first end over on sheet 6, Team Hogan versus Team Shields.
Back on our sheet, third Terry Lichty just put that
Whoa,
attempt to come around
Yep,
the
yep.
center guard just a little deep.
whoa, whoa. Whoa.
This is Graham Ray who throws third stones for Team Ignore. A little bit overthrown maybe.
Yeah, I think, you know, and it's always in the first game you play in these competitions where you're a little bit hyped up and you tend to do that. I think once they get a little settled down, they'll start realizing they don't have to throw that kind of weight on this ice. The rings are so lively that, you know, you're going to get a lot of rollouts with that kind of weight.
Yep, yellow line. Hard line. Hard line, yep, hard. Hard line. Hard line, guys, hard. Hard, 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 hard. Hard, drag it, we got a good one. Drag it, drag it, drag it, drag it.
It's a good shot coming in here.
Okay, great shot.
Very nice.
Great sweep. Mine was perfect.
Control.
This sweep was late, eh? Just making the run
Yep.
so close.
Yep.
Like,
Hard. Real hard. Go. Yep. Okay. Well. Yep.
They're trying to play the run back here, but
It's fine.
Yeah, he just kind of hooked it in on his release there. Again, on this ice, you don't want to be
guard that or tap that.
throwing in any kind of an inward release.
So like that.
sweepers will
probably
wear
bury
themselves
around
out
it.
trying to hold those.
Yeah, you're
Probably
right.
tap's probably
It's
better.
not going to happen.
You guys like to
Yeah.
tap?
You know they.
Tap. We can bury around them, right?
I didn't. I wasn't sure on that one. I didn't think it was gonna move as
Do what?
much.
So do I. I think we got to go in.
Like it wasn't moving. You were predicting it, which is good, but
So
yeah,
it looks
just
like
two lines.
Matt
You guys like this
Dupuis
line?
is going to come into the rings on this one. Either tap or come around. I'm not sure what he's calling here.
huh? No, I just guard. I think.
Too much? No.
Oh, he's
Okay,
going.
line's real good for that.
Got it?
His weight was perfect.
Weight was good, yeah.
Now he's left a double.
Yeah.
Rate was perfect, eh?
Normal, I think. Just there.
So if Team Ignore
pretty
can
good.
make this double, they
What's that?
are in a position to blank this second end.
It's
Yeah.
normal.
I don't think there's a risk in this case of jamming on that back red and leaving
No.
one of the yellows in play, so. And this is the skip
Inter.
of this team, Matt Ignore.
Yep. Hard. Yep.
Close.
I held that really well.
Very nice shot. Beautiful shot.
It looked like it was gonna go, and then
It did.
the sweepers really held
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay, guys.
No, yeah, they held it. You do a lot with this ice, I think. I think you can do a lot with this ice. Wish that one was in. He'd have to hit it though.
Just an open hit here for Matt Dupuis. Wants to hit and stick and make it a little tougher. No, he's got some big weight coming here.
He's gonna roll out.
Yeah, so that,
He's gonna
not-
miss it.
Oh my. Yeah, that was just overthrown. That's unfortunate.
Perhaps a little outward motion, and it was gone.
I didn't think I floated it
So
that much.
gone from a
Threes,
blank
boys.
end to now being able to score
Yeah,
2
I know.
points here.
I guess I just floated it.
That is
I
this
guess
the
I
one
just
down?
floated it. I didn't think I floated it that much.
Sometimes those wide open hits are just,
They're the worst.
yeah. I think it's because you might, in your mind, you just say, oh yeah, this is just a hit.
Yeah, you might not be as focused.
Yeah, I can't hurt it.
This needs some help, I think.
Yeah.
Great opportunity here for
Oh
Team
dear,
Ignore.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Hard, boys.
I think they can get it there. Yeah, they got it.
Some pretty good sweeping.
Yes. So that's 2 points for Team Ignore.
Graham.
Score now being 2-1.
Thanks.
Dupuis will have the hammer going into the third end. For anyone that's just joining us, I'm Mary Chilvers, and I'm joined by Barb Williamson at the Travelers Ontario Championship.
Halfway tight.
So this event began this morning. There was a men's draw, as we mentioned, and it goes right through to a 9 o'clock game tonight. So that's a full slate of games, and the ice will be, we'll see how the ice will hold up with all of that play on it.
Yeah, well, I guess they'll be scraping between each game. And yes, this team, Dupuis, has already played. They're kind of playing, well, they're playing 3 back-to-back games today.
Yes,
Not
they
happy.
are.
Yeah.
With the opening ceremonies in between all that. So following this game, we
Right.
have the opening ceremonies for
Right.
for all of the teams. Which is usually a pretty fun thing if it's your first time ever going to a provincial.
Actually, it never gets old with me.
I know.
I love
It's
it.
Goosebumps
Yeah,
City all
I
the
love
time.
it.
Yep.
So first rock in the rings, Dupuis has chosen
Okay, good
to
throw,
hit
that's good.
that. He could have ignored it, put up a corner guard, which I think I would have rather
Just
done.
control.
Yeah. So this is Mark Monteith, and they play out of the Stratford Country Club, as we mentioned. His hometown, Stratford. He still lives in Stratford. He's a homeboy.
Hard. Hard for a piece, yep. Hard. Great sweep, guys.
Now Matt has a chance here to put up a corner guard. Charles Wirt, lead for this team from Cornwall. He's curled up for 34 years, and this is his very first provincial.
So he's going to like the opening ceremonies.
He's going to love it, yeah.
Yeah, there's something to be said about walking out there with the piper and
Yeah, oh yeah.
all the other curlers and your club banner and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Just a little heavy.
Nose. Control.
Mark notes that he has a regret of not taking up curling earlier in life.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How long has he curled?
He
does it
doesn't say. He's a grade 8 teacher, but he doesn't say how long he's been curling.
Yeah.
He's been with the team 4 years, but I don't know if that's the...
Mm-hmm. Well, we're still trying to get our Title Sports Live crew to take up curling, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I think we're going to give them some lessons this weekend.
We'll have to come out around 2 a.m. though when when there's nobody here.
Exactly.
Surely they could play a short game.
Yeah, the short game. We'll
Halfway
teach them
tight.
that.
Let's go tight.
This is Mark Strauss, and his proudest
Down room.
curling moment is making it to this
Down room.
championship.
Nice.
I love it, and that's why we said earlier this is a great event.
Yes,
But
it is.
Just tight, like just in.
It gives them a chance to feel this,
Mm-hmm.
Just in.
feel what it's like to be.
Right.
Gotta go deep then.
And see, and he's only been curling for 4 years, so
Oh, wow. And this is Jonathan King, second for the Dupuis team. It's his first provincial as well.
Yep. Whoa. Wow, that is not going one inch.
close. Control.
So this is Graham Ray, and he's been curling since high school, so he's going to be one of the veterans on this team.
Yep, yep, yep. Hard line. Yep. Okay. Good throw, Graham. Good sweep, boys.
Terry Lichty is the third for this Cornwall team. This is his third consecutive Travelers. First time provincials in this event.
It's kind of that same spot. It floated out and never even made an attempt to curl in that spot. I don't know if he set it out a bit, but
Right.
Like this, or you want to do this?
I like the guard here. It's a good chance to force or steal.
Absolutely, yes.
Just on center line, bite 12 though. Just bite 12. Line's good, bite 12. You got room.
Man, that seemed like a lot of ice.
Ton of room.
I think it might have been a bit too much. We saw another rock a couple ends ago.
Where are you?
Did not really curl in that
You gotta
spot.
be here or back. Then go. Yep.
Definitely heavy, but
Whoa, then, whoa. It's going there on its own.
yeah, that, well, that had way too much weight on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeesh.
Trying for the hit and roll, front of that red rock, back
Okay.
4 foot.
Hard, John! Hard! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, John, John! John! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 it's got to curl. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Just needed to come up a bit, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Straight. That's why they're just not
Just
curling.
control.
Like mine didn't hit. None of those curled hit.
We can be inside. We can't be.
Yeah, the first end, the ice had a lot of curl to it. As the game goes on, it'll lose a bit of that curl, especially with the hits.
Just control.
Well, that's a great thing about this game is that the conditions don't stay the same.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
got to be a good ice reader.
As soon as they wear down the pebble, the game changes.
Yeah.
And then it usually stays about the same for the rest of the game, but
Yeah,
you got to be able to pick up on that quickly.
yes.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Hard roll. Center. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Kind of lost that a little bit.
Yeah, I guess so. Right in the nose right there. Yeah.
Hair too far. That's good. Yeah.
Hair high, eh? Gets it.
Sets up a double for Matt Dupuis.
Hair high.
Just roll the hair too far.
Matt's got quite a resume
They're
here,
high.
Barb. He 2018 Canadian Police Curling Champion.
Awesome.
He also played in the 2013 Ontario Police Championship. Actually, he won it too. Yeah, he won that one, and then he won the Canadians in 2018.
Guess he's a policeman.
What was your first clue?
Actually looks like a policeman
He
now
does.
that you mention it.
Yeah, he does. This one's not really curling for him.
It's kind of the same shot he
It
missed
is,
coming
yeah,
the other way.
yeah. He's just overthrowing them, I think, a little
Yeah,
bit.
he thinks he's floating them out, and that that
Yeah,
just
I don't mind that.
they don't come back.
No, no.
I'm just floating them, I think, eh?
So really good opportunity here for Matt Ignore to put some pressure on here to force a single, or perhaps even steal.
Yeah.
Just top 8, boys.
Now Matt Ignore is the veteran on this team. He's been curling since he was 5 years old.
Oh,
He's a hardware engineer. And his proudest moment is curling was getting his first badge.
Nice.
I call them coasters.
Coasters, yeah, I know.
Really? To it then. To it then.
So he knows this is in the rings. He wants to place it where he can't set up a double and a roll. He wants to force Dupuis to take a point here.
He's just, yeah, he's setting up a force. I mean, I'm pretty sure they won't take on the double.
I don't think it's there, is it? Oh, it might be.
You need to be able to wiggle.
Yeah, you'd have
Through.
to play the double and roll out, so
Yeah.
what's the point? You might as well just take
Same weight,
take
Charlie,
your one.
less. I don't know if it's there. Let's make sure we get our one. You guys like the same weight?
done that to me in practice, though.
I think for his self-confidence, he really needs to make this.
Yeah, he needs to dig deep here and just,
And it is his out turn, so he needs to make a shot here with the out turn.
threw that one fairly well. Looks fine. There's a nice shot. They had a little rock there to a little saver over there. Yeah. So Dupuis takes a single point here in the third end to tie this game up at 2 apiece. Ignore will have hammer here in the fourth. Got a good game going here, Barb.
Yeah, I think they've settled in and we'll just do a couple of updates here. That our sheet is actually playing quite a bit faster than the other games. Over on sheet A, the score is 2-1 in favor of Team Mazarol.
Line's good, guys. Right here is good. Okay.
On sheet 2, looks like it's 2-1 on that sheet as well. In favor of Team Philpott. On sheet C, sorry, just standing right in front of the scoreboard.
Top 8.
Yeah, on sheet 5, the score is 3-1 in favor of Team Brandwood. And after 3 ends of play over on sheet 6, the score is 2-0 for Team Hogan over Team Shields. They blanked the first 2 ends on that in that game.
Yeah.
Hard.
This one's really over curling here.
Okay.
Well, we got some guards in play here, Barb.
Let's see some offense here.
Charles is going to try to come around that center guard. Would love this to be in front of the tee line.
Wide open. We're going to go behind the tee.
They haven't actually nailed down the draw weight on that
No,
side. Eh?
they haven't.
They've come up top, full 12, top 8, and now they're
Yeah.
back for it. We haven't heard them talk about any times or anything. I don't even know if they're timing, if any of them
Right.
are timing.
Top button. Line's good. Hard line. Hard line. Hard. Really got to go line hard.
Line's okay here. Just the weight looks a little,
Come on, boys.
but not bad. Not bad at all.
That's a pretty good spot, actually. It's buried.
Yeah.
We could go here too. So let's try for that. You sure?
It's got a
Line's real good for
bit
this.
of curling to do here.
Looks like it's all there, though.
Got to curl a ton. We're deep. Yeah, go, Charlie. No, no, go.
You know, that was not bad weight at all. Just
Didn't get the line.
didn't get the curl.
Just bump. So back 4, back back 4.
I like that call because then they can
Draw.
save their
You're
shooter.
right on top, that's okay. Yeah, room. Room.
As soon as you put the word bump into a draw call, you get a tendency to just get a little amped up, eh?
Yeah.
I still like right here. I mean, if you're here, it's okay. But right here is pretty good.
They're going to need a cleanup crew on this aisle here. And
Yes. Well, we'll see where this rock lands.
Where is it? Where? Okay, line's good then. Halfway, it's got a curl. It's got a curl. Here it comes.
it's a good-looking shot.
Yeah, it's got to get right to the center line if you can, but okay, right there. Okay.
Just throw, just control it.
If he could get rid of a couple of rocks here, that would be pretty beneficial to him.
Yeah, he really needs to open this up.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
This one's looking okay. Oh, he could have got a little bonus there. Chip that red one in.
You didn't really accomplish much there.
No. No.
Put this right back where you just had it.
Right here then. Right here.
Look at the rotation he's got on this one. I think that's why it's running so nicely.
Yep, Charlie. Yeah, go, 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 guys. Yep, Charlie, go. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Even better. A little overlap on the front on the two guards.
Yeah. I think
Good
Ignore needs to peel the front two rocks, the red and the yellow that are in the free guard zone. Because even if he double peels these two, they're just going to slap another guard on there.
I think
again.
he's trying to
Right here,
line it up.
this into there.
Yeah, he's trying to hit red into yellow on the as it's passing by. That's tough. It's kind of an all or nothing shot. Whereas if you got rid of the top two, you might open up that red one for
Right.
to play later.
Yeah, you'll have two options, both ways.
Okay.
They're probably going to do a break after this end. Probably going to be a break after
Okay.
this end.
Line, we got to hold. Line's okay. Line's good. It's got to curl. We got to wait for it to curl. Can we be right here? 3, eh? Okay.
So we don't really have eyes on their clock. Let's see how at the fourth end break how things are going. So they have 30 minutes of talk time, and they're both in the 19-21 range. So they're doing extremely well on their time clocks.
Yeah, it's been pretty open to up until this end actually, so that usually saves on the clock a bit.
Well, so come right back in. That's what I mean.
Oh. Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Just a little bit of frustration here for the Ignore team.
Right here.
Hair more.
Tap it to the pin. As long as we get by the guard, right?
It's a pretty good situation here for Team Dupuis.
It
There's a-
is, but it,
Much ice, you think?
he's talking about a little tap, which I don't think he needs to mess around with anything at this point.
If you ever wrecked on that front red,
That's what I mean. Like,
I think there's an in-off, though, on that yellow one that's just above the TSL logo.
well, I don't mind coming around top 8, right?
Yep.
Take away. But a tap is a little dangerous.
Yeah, if you rub off and you leave your
Yes.
shooter open, you leave a double.
Yeah.
That's it.
And this is
I
where
think
it
a guard's
hangs.
okay here.
A guard's good too, yeah.
Yeah,
They need to take this back so that it's.
take it by, at least. Don't rub off of it.
Yeah,
Just
see,
gave him an out.
Yeah, that's given
scoot
Team
that over.
Ignore a
Or do
huge
you draw it?
opportunity
Went
here.
right on the back of that,
What do you
eh?
draw to here?
We probably could have went by it.
Do you want to try straight and sit
Yeah,
here?
we could easily got.
But he hasn't made very many draws. That's Matt Dupuis' maybe first draw.
We can get both of these like that. Because that's just off. So at normal,
Yeah, might be.
it's pretty straight.
Yeah.
It's too deep, the double? It's close, eh? I was hoping roll even
Just
more.
off center. Yeah, if we can. Try to get both those. I don't know what it's going to do normal out here, but
So throwing normal hit weight at this.
Wow, this is a spot that's been hard to throw weight in.
wow,
This one looks pretty nice.
hard roll.
See, that's just a great shot.
Out, Graham.
You like that or freeze or bump it back? Then we use the double. I think we got to do this. Like.
Oh, even if you
control
roll
or-
out, just make it go away.
Should curl with control or no?
Yeah, you don't need to get fancy here.
Yeah, but I can only see. Board, I like board. Yeah, we should be able to hold that, I think. You guys think you can hold that with board? About 62.
Wonder what that means. 62.
62. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty precise if it's a percentage of what he can see. Uh-oh. This is his intern now. He's got a piece.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, because you.
It was really important to sweep that out. You didn't want to leave that red rock in
You're
there.
gonna draw the pin. I don't know if it's gonna be there though.
I agree. I want it to roll away.
Wow.
Yeah, but it doesn't move on this side.
Very difficult shot here for one.
Gotta lick the button, boys. How much? 10. Are you sure, Mark? What do you like?
Your first draw down in the other one, 13. Hammer. This way. 15.
Hey, lass.
So you heard Matt say they need the button here. I mean, on the
Right to
good
the
side,
T-line,
it's
boys.
only one.
You
So
got room,
even
right
if he
to the
doesn't
T.
make it, it's not the end of the world. They're going to the break.
Line's real good. Right to the tee. Hard line.
He got lots of motion there.
So we have a steal here in the fourth end. Team Ignore puts a score of 3-2 for Team Ignore going into the fourth end break. Just waiting to see if they're going to take a break. It looks like they are.
Yeah, I don't like that A-Rock, but
So we are also going to take a short break here, and we will be back momentarily for the second half
Yeah,
of this
you can
game.
yeah, okay, you take it. Yeah, what are your doesn't matter.
Which do you want? One that slides more, or
I want just a regular one. One that has curl and the ones go okay.
So we're resuming play here now in their feature game. Guys took a short 5-minute break, got a chance to talk strategy for the remainder of the game. So the Cornwall Curling Center team, skipped by Matt Dupuis. And now this rock is just taken off sideways. Trying to put up a center guard and then putting up a corner for their team, for their opposition.
Yeah, again, it's you know, how you throw the rock on swingy ice. Really got to get out to the broom, put a good rotation on it.
So we should welcome our viewers back, I guess, Mary. are happy to have you join us if you're taking in this draw 2 of the Travelers
Line's good.
Ontario Curling Championships,
Line's
the
real
first
good.
event of the season
Gotta go, yep.
for Curl On.
Hard.
Yep.
And our feature game is Matt Ignore from the Stratford Country Club
Okay.
taking on Matt Dupuis from the Cornwall Curling Centre.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay.
It's a really good game. It's been back and forth, and
Yes.
both teams have had their opportunities.
I know we're allowed. It's just, do you want to play that? Or we throw center? You want to run it?
Wow. It is their guard, so
What
even
does
if
Terry want?
they peel it off, it's okay.
Like this?
Yeah, there, you know, a couple of options if he wants to get. He is up 1 point, and that corner guard is going to hurt him more than help him. So I don't even mind if he just rips that off.
Yeah.
Which he's okay. That this is the worst scenario right here. He didn't make either shot. He didn't get rid of the guard, and he didn't get the run back. So game on now.
They should have just went for the straight peel.
Yeah, yeah. If you don't think you're making the run back, you got to go for the peel.
Just in. Full 12's fine. You got room.
So Team Stratford here is going to
Another
try
room.
to
Make sure it's
split the
in.
rings. They have hammer.
Switch. Switch. Whoa, make sure it's in. Just in. Just in. Come on. Come on. Come on, boys.
Little bit light, but not terrible. It's a corner guard.
I mean, we can try it with control. Make sure we get the guard. Control. Okay, board.
It's got like a thin piece of this.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard line. Hard line. Hard. Whoa.
Jonathan just clips the guard.
And he almost put the other red one in on the way by.
Oh, gee. That would have been a bit of bad luck there.
Top 12.
So we always ask the players if they want
Gotta
to
be in.
say hello to anybody or give a
Gotta be
shout out.
in.
And Mark would like from the
be in.
Stratford Country Club Curling Club would like to send a shout out to his wife Lindsay, and he says, "Love you, babe."
Oh. Nice. So an unfortunate miss there. Had a chance to come around and sit two. However, there's lots of time left in this end to get some rocks around those corner guards.
I think I have a nice double corner there.
Yeah. This one's rolling out. It was kind of important to stick around on that shot.
Full 8. You got room. Switch. You got room. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ton of room.
They haven't quite figured out this spot on the ice yet. Although he looks like he's a bit heavy anyhow, but no, maybe not so bad.
Oh, weight was pretty good.
Yeah.
What's going on here, boys?
Control.
Terry Lichty.
Or put the stopwatch away.
Terry got an 8-ender last year. Not in this, I don't think.
No, I think it was at a men's field in Kempville.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had an 8-ender, Mary?
No.
I have. I
Have
got
you?
it at the Cornwall Curling Center.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Neat. I don't think I've ever even been, like, close.
Really?
No, not that I recall.
I remember it like it was yesterday. Like the situation and everything. I was,
Yeah.
No room. Switch.
The other team had to
Switch.
she had a wide open hit to not allow it, and she wrecked on a guard. And I had an open draw for 8.
It's all that pressure.
Yeah.
Watch out, Mark. No, Mark, watch out.
This is not finishing either.
No, just having trouble getting around this corner guard.
Want same turn? Yeah. Yep, yep. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard, Charlie, whole way. The whole way. Whole way, whole way, whole way. No roll, no roll, no roll, no roll.
So you notice 2 fellows from the Cornwall Curling Center, both wearing those knee brace. What's actually, I guess it's more like a back catcher's
Yeah.
support.
Yeah, I think they've had, well, Terry's got one on, and he has had multiple surgeries.
Yep.
And those
Yeah.
apparently help to take the pressure off the joint.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so that was just way inside, and he took off his own guard, but at least he nose hit
We
it.
gotta be buried. We gotta be over here. I'm thinking that. Maybe that should be good.
Yeah, see, the skip's wearing one too.
Yeah.
Still really good? Like what I threw last game? So what I threw last time was good?
They're really tightened up the ice here
Just
now,
gotta go
Barb,
sideways
so
for
I
the
think
ice,
they've
though.
figured out it doesn't curl quite as much on this side than the other.
Yeah, because weren't they not originally out at the edge of the 8-foot for
Yeah.
this shot? That's a lot of change.
Yeah, line, John. Okay, line's good.
Oh, lots of line
Line's
here.
good. Room! Whoa, room!
Looks like it's going to finish after it crosses center. Very nice.
I was like, we got lots of room. It should have been Terry on it.
So Matt Ignor's just going to follow this rock down.
Play the draw, or do you guys want to hit it?
Definitely wants
draw, but-
to be shot here.
Here, Les.
Now he's taking quite a bit more ice here.
Yeah. I think he wants to stay on the high side of it, but
Yeah, he has to.
Matt wants us to send out a shout out to his wife, Jenna Lynn, daughter Luxie, and son Lakin.
Line's good. You got room. Put it on it. Whoa. 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 Make sure it's on it. Whoa. Just do it.
It's a fine shot. I don't know if he's counting, though.
I don't think he is. I think yellow's shot.
In shot.
I think he needed to bump it just another inch or two.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that was just miscommunication in the sweeping. They needed to be on the high side of that more.
What's that? What do you mean bounce open a bit? Oh. Change what you do now. Yeah, if they guard though. What's that? Yeah.
So Team Cornwall here is going to just put up a center guard.
What's that?
This is going to be very well placed. It's
Curls like this much more, way better, but might be there.
wow. They're trying to see if they left a port. Wow.
Yeah.
You're curling away from it. If they go through the port, they're actually curling away from.
Well, if you're going to make a play on it, you just play the run back.
They have a red one they could run in also.
That's what I mean.
It's open, yeah.
Yeah.
And even if they pick off their own, there's a small risk of giving up 2, but
Nope, he's going to draw instead.
Edge of the button, boys.
Yeah. That's a gimme for no, angle fees are long. They are.
so last rock here, the 5th end for Matt Ignore from the Stratford Country Club. Needing full 4.
Sure.
4 foot.
Oh no, that's okay.
Line's a little tight.
Here, actually, Charlie, wait. Wait, in case you got a sweep. I'll grab this stuff.
They haven't laid a brush to it. Actually looks not bad.
That's what I was thinking. The body language here is like,
That was for sure us.
that's a great shot.
Yeah, I think they might have just nudged themselves out of a measure.
I was gonna say, it's
Yeah, I think it was yellow was second shot anyway,
I do
before he
too.
threw. I mean, first shot before he threw. Okay, we got a tie ball game here. 6th end coming up. Score of 3-3. The Dupuis team from Cornwall Curling Club will have the hammer here in the 6th end.
We'll just do a quick update here. All of the teams are past their 4th end break now. And over on sheet A, we have Team Mazarol pulling away a little bit now, scoring in 3 consecutive ends. And they now lead by a score of 4-2 over Team Bakewell. On sheet B, Team Philpott is ahead of Team Martinique by a score of 4-2. Real close game going on sheet 3. The score is 2-1 in favor of Kelly Cochran. Over on sheet 5, the score is broken open a little bit there now. But Team Brandwood have pulled out into a 6-3 lead over Team Hogan. And over on sheet 6, they continue to blank ends here. What a tight game. Score of 2-1 in favor of Team Hogan over Team Shields. They've blanked 3 ends in that game.
Yeah, John. Hard line, guys. Hard line. Yeah.
And if you're just joining us here, we are in the 6th end of this Travelers competition brought to you by Curl On and Title Sports Live. And my name is Mary Chilvers, and I'm joined by Barb Williamson. Competition will be going till Sunday evening.
And 2 teams will walk away from this event and head out to New Brunswick to represent Ontario at the national of this event.
Yeah.
I know you're struggling. Just keep talking it out.
So the team from the Cornwall Curling Center has Hammer here, the 6th end, sitting 1 already, drawing around this corner to try to sit 2 points.
Okay, let it, got to curl a little bit, but we're like a center guard.
We mentioned before that there was a men's draw here this morning, and Team Dupuis from the Cornwall Curling Center played in that first draw, and they actually went to an extra. So no surprise that they're in a very tight game here again this afternoon, tied after 6.
I think we had a burnt rock here. One of the sweepers must have touched the rock.
Top 4.
Interestingly enough, the other team could have chosen to keep that rock there.
Where was it, Mary?
It was
a
center.
guard?
It was a center guard.
Yeah.
Top 4, line's tight.
It's always a tough one when
It is.
Did it really impact
Hard line.
the outcome?
Where are you? Hard line.
But it is still
Hard line.
the non-offending team that gets to make the call. So
Right.
Okay.
that had to pick too. That's happening a lot.
Plus we go out here. Out here? Like over here? It's up to you guys. You want to play that? Well, if we're here, yeah, he rolls underneath it. Want to do this?
So they discussed a couple of options here. Draw to the open side and sit their 2 points, which is a great call. They could also get really aggressive and come around the corner, the guards. However, if they ever put it deep, it would definitely give Stratford team an out.
This is not curling, guys.
This would be
It's not curling.
preferable behind the tee line.
Yeah, he really wanted that like in the 8-foot,
That did not.
way over in the wings.
Yeah, I think he's just second guessing his the ice he gave the player.
This is a
Didn't curl at all.
Control.
big opportunity here for the team from Stratford to get right back into it.
Yeah.
Here. Put some pressure for a force or a steal here. There's lots to hide behind.
Mm-hmm. And they're staggered too.
Close. Yep. 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 Whoa. Yep.
This is close.
Yep.
It's a good shot.
It's good, Mark.
Great shot.
Well done.
You say?
What to do, what to do, what to do.
Right.
Scratching his
You
head.
come this way. Or are we free? What? Yeah? Just back 4.
He has a hammer. Could he not?
No, I actually really like this call because if he could move that stationary yellow rock, he's going to open up the red one and sit 2 in the rings. If he can make this, it's actually a great shot.
Yep, yellow line. Yep. hard
This is
line.
going to over curl. It's just not enough
Hard line.
weight here.
Oh, we're not on the yellow. We're
He
all
needs
over the
to
red.
bounce off of this.
This should be, yeah, sweeping that.
Just took off.
I agree with you, though. I don't think
That
he ever
first
had
one
the right
doesn't take
weight.
off, that one does.
No, he didn't have the right weight and probably didn't get quite out to the
Here.
stick.
Or here. Draw or guard. Which way?
Yeah, how do you put a guard on that? Go on the next sheet.
Well, I'm
broom
not
down?
sure I'd be
Wait,
guarding
wide.
this anyways. Just come
Wait,
around
wide.
the center again.
Yeah, or the staggered guards out front. Biting the forefoot.
Yeah.
Gotta get to the red. Gotta get to the red. Whoa, whoa, gotta get to the red.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 Mark. Not to the red. It's to the yellow.
Oh. Just handing each other opportunities here.
It's got to throw, yeah, back 8, back 4 is good.
I think ideally you'd like to get a little bit to the inside so he doesn't just leave the setup for the
Yeah,
the
hard
takeout.
line. Well, room. Okay, go, both of you then. Line's real good. It's got a curl, though. It's good. It's got a curl. It's got a curl. It's got a curl.
Not sure if it has the weight.
Just a bit gentle.
Mm-hmm.
And he's left the takeout. That was.
Yeah, this presents a bit of a
We're still shot though.
problem for the Cornwall team if they can get this yellow rock out.
The Reds are piling up in there.
He's got that. The other knows this. Sit here or guard. Yeah. Timeout.
Okay, so timeout. Timeout being called by Team Stratford.
Let's have a listen in and see what they're going to do here, Mary.
He knows this. Right? This is coming to here. The shooter's going here. But you guard it. What's he got? So what? Give him the draw all day. You guys like?
If we made that with nose with like.
So I mean, your board weight knows. This sits here. You got to sit here though. If you don't sit here, you might as well just open it right up, right? Right. The problem is though that then it has to go through.
We could throw control, because even if you hit this a little on the angle, this jams on this and that sits there, right?
Yeah, that's true. Then this is wide open though, right? To here.
Wide open.
This sits here,
Or you say we draw around to here, or we guard it right now?
or we guard it. How much?
Okay.
Or we guard it. I don't mind the guard. What's he got if you guard?
The drop.
So fine, right? Guard.
Into the yellow or? Okay, let's feel. What are you doing? Firm?
So we're back in after that quick timeout. And they have decided they're going to guard this shot over here on the left side of the rink as we're looking at it.
So ideally, though, it's the in-off they're protecting, right? Yellow
no,
has a.
I don't think
no?
so. I think they're protecting the one that they don't want them to tap in.
Wow, because there's an in-off to sit too for Cornwall.
Hard, Mark. Yes, hard, 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 hard. Get to the inside. Hard, 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 hard. Okay.
Did they even talk about it?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe it's a bit steep.
All that talking. curled right at the end to get on top, so it's gonna.
You like that? Right here?
They think it's gone, but I think it's still there. We just hit a little sliver of it, and it's
Yeah, but I think, why not just do what they're doing here? Just draw.
Just draw.
It's an easier shot.
and the 4-foot's wide open.
Absolutely. They could still score a couple of points in this end if they can make a good one.
Yep, yellow line. Yep, hard line. Yep, hard line. Hard line.
Looks good if it's got the
Hard
weight.
line. Hard line. Hard, hard, hard. Hard, hard. Hard, hard, hard.
Yeah, just a little light. I'm thinking maybe the ice is slowing down a little bit. They might not be catching on to that.
I didn't get the impression that the sweepers were too worried about it.
But because I think maybe they don't realize it's slowing down. First end, that would have been in the hack probably.
So we either come here or we're up top. I don't mind. Yeah, that's perfect. Top 4 right here is perfect. Just half showing. Perfect.
Pardon?
I don't know where it's gonna be though. Gotta get all the way around all that stuff. Boys, top 4, perfect. Yeah, no deeper. We can be higher, because I don't want him to hit that yellow. 15? Top 4, half showing.
Pretty good communication there, Mary. They talked about absolutely everything involved in this shot.
Golden, hard. Get it there. Hard. Hard line.
So I think it's on the front.
Okay, Wall, leave it up.
The Cornwall team didn't get that kind of curl there.
Well, again, I think it's slowing down a bit. They still have to make sure they're out to that broom.
But couldn't it also be, that situation where the further out you go, the more curl you get?
Here more, Charlie.
Often see that.
Here more. Yeah. I guess we got no choice, eh, guys? Top 4?
Yeah. What if we hit as hard as we can that top? The one you
Like,
threw.
you're thinking 20?
Not mine, but the one you threw. Does it split the yellow out? Bash there and there. I guess we're lining between there.
Matt's well out to the broom on this one.
And the weight looks like he does realize he didn't need to throw a little more.
Here's where it's slowing down. Gets into that slide path. Just weight was actually quite nice.
It was perfect.
Just nose?
Look at that cluster of rocks.
Even this is fine. Him to get.
Would that have been through?
We knows he's not getting the 4-foot. Sure you want to go at it though. Just control.
So the Stratford Country Club team have used up quite a bit more time. They're down to 11 minutes, and the Cornwall team have 14. So
Just nose, guys.
this kind of an end will do that to you, right?
Absolutely. Luckily, they played fast in the first 4, both teams.
Yep. Whoa.
Really nice shot. That's what Matt wanted to do.
He hasn't really left them anything there at all. So they're going to try this steep
That's what Charlie was saying.
redirect.
I don't know.
I think it's all he's got.
I think it's easier to maybe get one doing this. We'll playing for two if we just nick it.
It's almost a miss. It's so thin.
If I hit it hair thick, we come across in. I'm thinking like board actually. We could throw control. Like with this. I know, well that's what I mean. But if the problem is if I hit it a little thick, right, we could do this, can we not? And we're not going to give up any more than this. We got to hit it thin. What else do we have? Oh, well, I come out there and tap that 7 like we have this? I don't want to go near it. I want that with controller board.
I don't blame him for staying away from that side of the sheet.
I don't mind it. That's a lot. You guys like board? We're going to play it into it. Slash. No, like the slash, but like the in-off. Yeah.
I'm not sure about the weight call here. Honestly, I think I would be throwing a firm weight hit on this. You got to move that red rock right through the rings.
Now they're playing it from the outside. Oh. Okay. Good plan B. Just didn't work out, but.
Yeah. Just you know, you play that tight and you throw up weight at it. Probably a little more likely to make the shot. So that's a steal of 1 for the Stratford team after 6 ends of play.
We'll do a quick update on our other games. So Team Mazerole and Team Bakewell are now all tied up after 5 ends of play. Team Philpott is up 5-2 over Team Martinook. Team Cochrane have a 3-1 lead now over Team Morrow.
Tight.
Over on sheet E, Team Brandwood now have a 6-4 lead over Team Hogan. And our game is all tied up on sheet 6 between Team Shields and Team Hogan.
Want to come here?
They're locked in at 2. That's a great game going on over there.
And a great center guard put up here by the lead Mark Strauss from the Stratford Country Club team. They would definitely like to force Cornwall team into taking a point here in the 7th.
Line's tight. Gotta go hard. All the way. Yep, real good. Real good, boys. Come on, real good. It's real good.
Charles Wirt asked to come around the center line guard.
Okay, we gotta go by it then, right here. Yep. Oh, just do it. Oh. Okay, Terry.
This is looking really good.
Go.
Very well done.
That's a really nice shot. That curled a ton.
All you got.
All you got. Does that mean big weight?
I think so.
It's Mark Monteith from the Stratford Country Club. Wants to say hello to his wife Melissa and their children. That's a big miss.
Yeah,
You guys like
that's
going here again, or
a little unfortunate
like that?
that he missed everything.
That's what happens sometimes when you throw the all you got shot.
Jonathan King wants to say hello to his fiancée, Sophie.
How heavy?
Got engaged in the summer.
Top 12's good. That's what I want right here. Yep, Charlie. Yep, hard line.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Just do it. You got room. You got room. Whoa, you got room. Close, yep. Hard. Make sure it's here. Yep, hard, yep.
That's a nice finish there. Like at the hog line, it was still in the 8 foot.
Yeah, I know, yep.
It's way out there. We gotta be like here. Sure.
So the team from Cornwall, they have the hammer in this 7th end, and it's, you know, they're sitting 2 quite nicely on the 4 foot. Normally with the hammer, you'd like these more to the wings and spread out a bit, but
Here, it's fine.
this is the way the situation has developed.
Top 4. Top button.
This is
Tough for Ignore to get one in there,
It
I
is,
think.
but you know what? He could buy a position shot here. Like put a rock in a position for later. Because it would generate a bit of danger for the Cornwall team to try and take it out.
Right.
Top button. You got room. Line tight, yep. Yep. Hard line. Hard.
Wow.
Split it up. Go, Mark. Go.
Well, he's closed off the outturn side.
Yeah, but we gotta be like there. For here, that's no good. We come around, I guess. Like to hear at least.
I like the call. I'm just not sure it's going to be easy to get to this spot.
Yeah, I don't know how wide out you have to go to get around that guard.
Yep, John, yep.
It's curled already.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's tough.
Looks like the ice you played on last night.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Exactly.
He was light also.
Yeah, he was. It's getting tough for either team to get a rock in here.
I don't think red can even get shot. They're still going for that difficult draw.
Here's fine. Top button.
Okay, he's got his broom on the boards. Right next to the boards.
Yeah.
Line's good. You got room. You got room. You got room. Top button. Can't be warm. Can be up.
Wow. So the shot is there.
Yeah, it's definitely there. It's just tough when you have to take that much ice and then you're trying to adjust your draw weight.
Look how much that curled.
So Terry Lichty has kind of interesting facts here. His sister Angela was an Olympian. She was on Team Canada for softball. She played shortstop, and that was at the Greece Olympics. He's not going to be happy with that
No.
one.
They can draw for second, though. Yellow is there.
Gotta be top button, boys. Higher's better. We can't be back. Higher, I can use it. Behind I can't. What was Grant?
Good point by Matt.
What's that? I know, Terry kind of picked it out.
Which Matt?
Skipper here that's throwing the rock. Matt Ignore. Matt Ignore. He said
That's real good.
the higher's better than deep because then at least we can use it.
Hard line! Hard line!
They're by.
No.
Oh, lost it.
I think he was hot too, though.
Yeah, he might have hung around for second shot.
Yeah, he could make the hit and roll though. If we're here though, I think that, and it's moved now that, so it should be able to get in there.
So why don't we save it?
I know, but the problem is Terry popped it, and look, the guards moved.
So?
Interesting end.
See if the guys like
When
to
you
hit
look
rolls
at
like
it,
this.
it's only 2 rocks not in play.
You guys
all
like
to
draw
the
or hit and
forefoot.
roll? Draw or hit and roll.
I like leaving that rock there, though, leaves an in off for his opposition.
Yeah.
I know you popped it, yeah. I think so too.
It's a tough roll, though.
What are we thinking for weight? Like,
Heel.
say what I've been throwing? Here, less.
Even if you draw.
Did move the guard a little bit, so
I just want to get in there.
a little bit easier to get around that center or that staggered guard situation.
Play off the red.
Hard Graham. Hard Graham.
This spot is just really fast. He's going to sit 3.
Yeah.
So now
Right here. You hit
could
this.
cut him down to 1. Coming home tied is
Unless you go here, and you're getting a 4. Even to here.
That's behind the tee line.
Can't rack though. Can't
Behind
rack.
the tee line.
Take a little less, so bring it down a little
I
bit.
know.
Big shot here for the skip from the Stratford Country Club.
Same throw, yeah. What weight was that?
Yeah. That's what I was like, if we're way out there, come off the red one, but it just started to crank. I know, I said the same thing, what's all there?
How much? In off, hard!
Oh,
Oh, you know, they actually could have
jeepers.
maybe
Yellow
swept
sits
that earlier.
3.
Yeah.
We're 3 already. We just don't want to tap him into us. So let's play a little tighter then. You like that? I'm throwing the same weight I just threw.
3. What happened there?
We're sitting 3. Sit 2. I just made it. You guys like? They're thinking just throw it away. Is the out turn there? Okay.
What do you think here, Mary? You got your guaranteed 3.
I'll throw a little
There's a
away.
rock in there that you could possibly put in a better situation and got yourself down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or would you just take your 3 and run here? No, if he makes it, it's great.
Yeah, if there's little danger, yeah, you go for it, but 3 is huge.
Just takes so long to make its final move.
But then it really goes. Oh, nice shot.
Well done.
4 points. So the team from the Cornwall Curling Center scores a big 4 here in the 7th end to put them up 7-4 coming into the 8th end here.
Huge, huge turn.
Yeah.
That came out of like nowhere. They had and locked up 2, and then
Yeah. Well, you know what? They locked that up in the first 3 or 4 rocks of the end, and it never changed.
go quickly through some updates here. Our ladies' game on sheet 1.
Thanks.
Team Mazarol and Team Bakewell. Mazarol is up 5-4. On sheet 2, the game between Team Philpott and Team Martinook. Team Philpott are up 5-3. On sheet C, Team Morrow versus Team Cochrane. After 7 ends of play, the score is 5-2 in favor of Team Cochrane. Over on sheet D, the other men's game, we have Team Brandwood still up on Team Hogan, but they've narrowed the gap. Sorry, score there is now 7-5, but it's been a back and forth game as well. And finally, over on sheet F, they're all tied up. They were all tied up, and now Team Hogan has pulled ahead and are up 1 coming home.
Can I just have your attention for a minute? Anybody here who is involved with the opening ceremony should be brought to the banquet room.
So Mark. So our last chance to fill you up in here on these guys and their hobbies. Mark Monteith is, aside from curling, likes golf and reading.
Yep, Terry. chosen.
Okay, so game on here. Team from Stratford now has 2 corner guards up. He needs 3 points here to tie this game up.
Tight. Tight. Tight.
Interesting. He's going to put up a center guard.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, there's no way really in around it because of those 2 corners.
Line's good. Gotta be tight.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about it is if the other team hits it on the nose, then they have a center guard, and then it's going to be hard getting the play to the wings,
Yep, hard.
which
Yep.
is what he would like.
Okay.
You know, he must be thinking they just got 4 playing in the middle. So
I know. That doesn't happen too often.
You guys like that? Yep, yep, yep. Yep, hard, hard. You gotta roll this if you can.
Nice shot.
that gets rid of some
Okay,
granite.
go, buddy.
Yeah, see, if he had just come around one of those corners, then they will peel a corner. But at least you now have 1 rock in the house.
Gotta be tight. Okay.
We try that one now or no? Just get this one?
This game is probably going to be over momentarily.
There's your double corner.
Perfect for the ignore team. So time to wrap one around these corner guards. Top 8 would be great.
Need to get some rocks in the house here. They're down 3.
Mm-hmm.
So Graham likes baseball, golf, badminton, reading, and camping. He's a busy guy. Wow.
Full 8. You got room. You got room. Just full 8.
It's a nice looking
Just
shot
one
coming
teeth,
in
just
here.
one teeth.
Even
Be
half
very,
buried
very,
is great.
Hard, 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 hard. Just one teeth, just one teeth, just one teeth, just one teeth. Yep.
Nice weight.
How much?
Still about half exposed, so they can pick this out of here.
Yep, Charlie.
Yeah, it's just slid a little tight on that one. But gets rid of a guard. Not half bad.
We're here.
Nope.
Here.
Yeah.
So in order to score 3 points here, which is what they need just to tie, he does have to get around this corner guard again.
Whoa, then. You got room.
Yes.
You got room.
Then I heard the Cornwall
Not room.
back end here talk about they'll peel, then the other team will put a third one in the house, and then they have to hope to make a double.
Right.
Yep, hard.
They have it all figured out.
Yep, hard. Take it, hard, 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 hard.
Or we make the double now.
Yeah, you like that? Normal? Half rock. Half rock. Quarter will make it too. Make sure we hit it. Half rock makes it, but let's half or thinner. That's what I said. Make sure we hit it.
Even if he hits and rolls up over on top of it, it still puts the team from Stratford in a lot of trouble. Only 2 rocks to come.
He's really holding this. Yeah, really nice shot.
How do you get 3 grams?
That's just as good.
I think you can tap this a bit with the intern side.
Kind of have to, right?
Like, because we're still, he's got to get rid of it.
Or you run it. Nose run.
Yeah, but you can't get rid of the guard.
Well, you nose it.
Yeah, but then he just doubles it.
Lots of time.
No, but you nose it and leave the guard right where it is, right? That's all I'm saying. That's be perfect.
So what do you want to play with this? Play like back line? Just pop it here? Back line? I think back line.
I think you want to be sitting 2, though. You got to play at least back line.
We freeze another one in there. He's trying to go around and tap it.
Maybe leave yourself half buried, like Christmas tree behind that guard.
Back line, boys. See what,
Yeah.
see what happens.
Problem is, you can run, eh?
He's trying to top this. He's on the guard, though.
Hit the open one. Like this turn, you mean? Or that turn? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got to make sure we're inside.
You know, it's likely that our game is going to end before all of the other sheets are done here, so you can definitely keep up with the online scoring on the Curl On scoreboard.
Yeah, I'm just thinking what kind of weight to throw.
4.
It's really straight here.
That was killer. In 7.
So Matt just needs to get rid of one of these
Oh,
red
yeah,
rocks,
only
and
2.
this game will be complete.
I need a mark to hit something. Anything. Yeah. Totally did, yeah.
Wow, sweepers really held that for him.
That's it.
And that's it. That concludes our coverage here of Draw 2 with Team Dupuis of Cornwall defeating Team Ignore from Stratford. So tune in, everyone, at 5 o'clock tonight, and we will be featuring Kelly Cochran from the High Park Curling Club, and she's going up against Becky Philpott from the Milton Curling Club. And until then, on behalf of Barb, myself, and the entire TSL crew, we wish you a wonderful afternoon.